Hello everybody, and welcome back to Cruz and Tiffany Rumble.
In this video, we're going to be covering this week's news and events in Crash Team Rumble.
First off, we have the launch of the new map Jazz Junction, accompanied by this season's spooky Halloween event, complete with exciting Halloween-themed rewards.
In the words of Toys for Bob, the guitars are tuned, the pianos are primed, and the candy is flowing. Get ready to jam in Jazz Junction. This week, the new map Jazz Junction becomes available for play in all playlists. It features 2 new Relic stations, Masquerade and Blues Beatdown. To commemorate this frighteningly fun occasion, we are dishing out the candy. Collect different candies from candy barrels to earn some spooky skins.
So what better way to celebrate the launch of this musical new map during the Halloween season than by trick-or-treating for some sugary sweets?
Candy collectibles can be found by smashing these brown barrels, which will spawn in random locations on the map during games.
There are 3 different types of candy to collect, and you can get the scoop on each of these tasty treats by clicking the Details button while in the spooky Jazz Junction event menu.
The most common candy you'll find are wrapped sweets, a tasty confection loved by bandicoots and doctors alike. These common candies can be found on every map.
The second, but less common candy treat to look out for are the lollipops. These Wampa-flavored treats are bad for the teeth, but good for the soul. If you're lucky, these uncommon treats may appear on any map.
And lastly, there are the gummy bears. Who doesn't love these yummy gummies? These rare bears love places with loud, jazzy music and jammin' instruments.
So if you didn't guess it already, these green gummies can be found exclusively on the map Jazz Junction. So if you find yourself bopping along the bayou, you'll want to make sure to keep your eyes peeled for these glowing brown candy barrels so you don't miss out on this event's rarest collectibles.
By collecting a certain number of each of these 3 different candies, you'll be able to unlock a spooky skeletonskin for each one of the game's heroes, the perfect way to show off your Halloween spirit.
So the spooky Jazz Junction event marks the first seasonal themed event in Crash Team Rumble, and the crew at Toys for Bob did not disappoint. During the competitive mode, every map has been modified to reflect the spooky Halloween spirit, complete with new loading screens, background music, and a ton of seasonal aesthetics.
Personally, I'm a huge fan of Halloween, so having all of the maps covered in seasonal decorations is the perfect way to capture the Halloween spirit. From the spooky, scary skeletons down to the trick-or-treat style candy collecting, this event has it all. The best part for me, though, is all the little details, such as the spooky red hue on all the maps, the fall leaves all over the ground, collecting pumpkins instead of Wampa fruit, and if you listen closely, you can even hear eerie noises in the background of the loading screens.
It is important to note that while the Halloween map decorations are only active during the competitive mode, you can still find candy barrels during the party mode and the Toys for Bob lab modes. So if you find yourself playing these other modes, make sure you're still keeping your eyes open for these candy collectibles.
So like we mentioned, this event marks the launch of the new map Jazz Junction, set along the Bayou Docks, which are best known for their boppin', jazzy nighttime beats. This map provides a fun and musical environment, along with plenty of nooks and crannies hidden around its Creole streets. So if you're looking for candy, make sure to explore and check out those less than obvious hiding spots.
As mentioned, this map contains 2 new Relic stations, Masquerade and Blues Beatdown.
Masquerade is a common Relic station that, when activated, will equip you with a random quantum mask. The 4 quantum masks include a Kano, which surrounds you with a swirling vortex that will damage and knock back your enemies. Kapunawa, which bends time around you, allowing you to move faster and charge your power quicker. Lani Loli, which will make you invisible to enemies so long as you aren't using your attack abilities. And Ika Ika, which bends gravity around you, allowing you to jump high and land with a pulverizing impact that will damage and flatten your enemies. The Masquerade Relic Station inserts an exciting dynamic of chance and reminds me of something my mama always used to say. Life is like Crash Team Rumble. You never know what you're gonna get.
And by activating Jazz Junction's epic Relic station, Blues Beatdown, your team will summon a trio of ghostly musicians that will provide support from beyond the grave.
Each ghost conjures up a sphere of supernatural energy around a key area on the map, including the center gem cluster and both Wampa Banks. Enemies that enter an area being covered by a ghost will be slowed down and steadily take damage along to the beat of their transcendental tunes.
However, keep in mind that the ghosts can be destroyed if your enemies manage to deplete their health, so you'll want to make sure to interrupt anybody that you see trying to mess with your musical mates.
All in all, Jazz Junction is a fun and unique map whose musical and mystical environment will have you bopping along to its jazzy nighttime beats.
Next, this week we will be treated to the early access event for this season's exclusive new character, Ripto. In the words of Toys for Bob, "No dragons allowed. Sorcerer extraordinaire Ripto is coming soon. For a limited time this week, it's your chance to unlock him permanently. He will be returning later for everybody, but this is your chance to get in early for a raging good time. Additional rewards include skins, gear, and more."
So running October 26th through November 2nd, you'll have the opportunity to unlock the notorious Spyro villain. While we don't know exactly what he will entail, we do know that Ripto will be a booster, and he will have a lightning attack that will be used to earn his Hero Mastery Badge. What are the odds? By hitting the same enemy with lightning twice within 4 seconds.
So if you want to hear more about this dastardly dinosaur, make sure to subscribe, as we'll be sure to cover his early access event and give our thoughts on the new character later this week.
Next, make sure you don't forget to check out this week's Toys for Bob Lab Mode. Toys for Bob Labs are special limited time modes that offer unique twists on the regular game and are only available from Thursdays until Sunday. With so much going on this season, they can be easy to miss, but if you have the time, I definitely recommend checking them out.
Last weekend, we had access to the lab mode Entranced, a Crash Team Rumble dance-off in which teams score by controlling the dance floor, and personally, one of my favorite lab modes so far. And this weekend, we'll be getting access to the new lab mode, Gem Carry, so be sure to try out this experimental mode while it's available.
There will also be a double Hero XP bonus running this weekend, October 26th through October 30th. So if you have any characters you've been meaning to level up, this weekend is the perfect time to do it.
And lastly, for this week's weekly Xpeditions, activate Epic Relic Stations to earn Battle Pass XP. Each map contains a single Epic Relic Station located in the center of the map and can be activated by depositing a total of 30 relics as a team before your opponents.
So that's pretty much it for this week's news and events in Crash Team Rumble.
Unlock exclusive Halloween-themed skins by collecting wrapped sweets, lollipops, and gummy bears during matches.
The new map Jazz Junction is now officially available in all playlists.
Ripto will become available to permanently unlock during his early access event.
The new mode Gem Carry will be this weekend's experimental Toys for Bob Lab mode.
Earn double character XP this weekend, October 26th through October 30th.
And earn Battle Pass XP by activating Epic Relic Stations.
So how have you been enjoying the spooky Halloween event so far? What do you think about the new map Jazz Junction? Are you excited about the release of the new hero Ripto?
Why am I asking you all these questions?
Let us know what you think down in the comments. And if you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and to check back later for more news, updates, and more in the world of Crash Team Rumble. Until next time, folks,
Keep on rumbling.